Ava was deeply attracted to a boy named Jack, but her parents strongly disapproved of their relationship. Jack was always down on his luck and getting into some kind of trouble. They feared he would lead her astray. Despite their disapproval, Ava couldn't resist seeing Jack secretly during her lunch breaks at the assisted living facility for the elderly where she worked. Every night, she would sneak off and meet him at a secluded spot near the facility. They shared stolen moments filled with love and laughter, making the best of their limited time together. One late afternoon, Ava received a text from Jack, informing her that he would be half an hour late to pick her up at their usual meeting place. She made arrangements with a coworker to switch lunch breaks so that she could see him. As she was changing out bed sheets in one of the rooms, she spotted Jack's car parked across the street, where he always waited for her. Assuming that he had managed to free himself from prior obligations, she quickly finished up what she was doing, and then told the coworker that plans had changed. Ava's heart leaped with joy as she approached his car and quickly hopped in. "Hey, you made it after all?" she exclaimed gleefully. The figure inside the car didn't respond. Ava's excitement turned to confusion the moment she saw his badly bruised face. "What happened to you? Is everything all right?" she asked, her voice filled with concern. The doppelganger smiled, but his eyes were cold and lifeless. "Everything is fine," he replied, in a tone that sent shivers down her spine. Doubt and fear gnawed at Ava, but she couldn't put her finger on what was wrong. She decided to go with him, convincing herself that the dim lighting had played tricks on her eyes. They spent the lunch break together, but the atmosphere felt different. The warmth and affection she usually felt in Jack's presence were absent. Instead, she experienced an eerie sense of detachment, as if she were with a stranger wearing Jack's face. As she returned to her workplace, anxiety weighed heavily on her mind. To her surprise, she found Jack waiting for her at the entrance. His face looked fine. "Where were you?" Jack asked, his voice tinged with suspicion. Ava was perplexed. "What are you talking about? You just dropped me off," she said. Jack was confused and then reminded her. "Ava, I texted you that I'd be half an hour late. I just got here 10 minutes ago." Her heart sank as she wondered who she had been with. Panic overwhelmed her as she realized she had been deceived by an entity she couldn't comprehend. She explained what had happened. Jack could see the fear in her eyes, but was unsure about how to comfort his girlfriend. In the days that followed, strange occurrences plagued Ava. Shadows danced in her peripheral vision, and whispers echoed in empty rooms. She felt a constant sense of dread, never knowing if the person she was talking to was the real one or a chilling imitation. Ava would only meet Jack if he came inside the front lobby. She was too terrified to walk out alone in the dark to his car. This carried on until she began missing work and stopped seeing him altogether. Finally, Ava's parents approached her about her odd behavior. They asked if something was bothering her because she seemed nervous all the time. Ava confessed to her parents that she had been secretly seeing Jack when the creepy incident happened. Ever since then, she hadn't been getting much sleep and would jump at every slight noise or shadow. Ava's parents had their pastor pray over her and bless her with holy water. She returned to feeling like her old self again. Yet, the memory of the chilling encounter would forever linger in her mind, a reminder of the thin veil that separates the world of the living from the realm of the unexplained. One night, as she was assisting a resident in the facility, Jack was reported on the news as a missing person. The police believed him to be a victim of a drug-related crime,